What's going on, YouTube? It's Patrick, Mid-10 Outdoors, coming at you. That's my new get home bag for right now. That's a Marine Corps salt pack. What I've added to it is my Canteen, my USGI Canteen. This is a blowout pouch. It's actually my tool pouch. And then there's my my IFAC kit. But now this is the pouch we'll be going into and working with, and then we're going to go into the contents of this. How many ways have you got to start firing your get home bag? That's my first question. Second question, have you tested them to make sure you can do it? Third, if you have a cook system with you, which I have somewhat of a cook system with me, does it work? Well, we're going to pause here and we're going to get that stuff out and find out. Okay, here's what we're going to use. Got my Esbet stove, Esbet tab, cook pot off of my Canteen, and we got some Taster's Choice coffee, instant coffee, hazelnut. Now, I'm actually in my own backyard right now, so you'll know where I'm at. But the whole theory behind this, if I'm trying to get home, it may take a day or so to get here, so I'm gonna need some things to keep going, and one of the things is hot coffee or something, caffeine, to keep my juices flowing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start this, and we'll open this up. We're gonna see how long it takes to boil this water to make coffee. Okay, we're gonna do this now. I'm gonna try to get my camera set up to where we can view the lighting of it, how this works. I can have some trouble getting this on there right. Hey, if motion and movement bothers you much, I don't want to turn your head away until I get this worked out. Okay, you can see it. Now, I'm going to light the tab. Okay. That way you can see it is lit, because I'm not striking the lighter no more. I'm actually striking or just holding down the fuel and it's lighting. We're going to set the cup on here, like so. Now, we got to start the timer. So if you see the timer, if you can see it, start. We're going to see how long it takes to get that water hot enough to make coffee, purify, whatever it is we're trying to do. So, flame's going, as you can see under it. See if I can get down there where you can see a little better. Sorry for all the movement, guys. Alright, you can see the flame under the Canteen cup. Now, one thing, that's why I've got these gloves, because that cup's going to get a little warm. But what we got to do is get a little boil going, especially if this is good old-fashioned creek water. We want it to boil good. As you see, you're getting a pretty, you're getting a pretty hot flame out of that. We're 58 or so seconds, a minute into it. So what I'm going to do is pause here, and once I get a boil going, I'll start back up. Real quick, I want to show you it's 2 minutes 22 seconds, and we're starting to get bubbles in the bottom of the cup already. So I know this ain't the quickest warm up in the world, but in 4 minutes I got bubbles coming up to the top. So I would say in a get home situation or emergency situation, if I need to use this Esbet stove for its emergency intended purposes, well, it's perfect. My water is fixed to start boiling. Actually, it's got steam rolling off of it, so we know it's hot. Now, I'm going to take the cup off. So I'm going to use these gloves because I know it's going to be a little warm. Pull one of those chairs up closer. Whoop, almost lost it. But I didn't. I want you to see how much of that tab's still left. So now think about if you're out in a dire situation, you've got these tabs, you need to boil water, well, you can almost kill two birds with one stone, because you can grab this little stove, knock that tab out, start you a fire very easily with that tab, as you can see. So do I classify this as a perfect something in my bag? Yes, I do, because not only do you have the option of making fresh potable water, which, as you can see, you know, I was getting a boil out of that thing. Does that mean you know, probably a few more seconds and it would burn, you know, burn up the tab? It's actually 5 minutes into the burn and we still have tab burning, so that's a good thing. I mean, you could do a double dose. Now the bottom of this pit's wet and it just fell in it, and it's still burning. Still burning. So with 6 minutes left or into it, let's stop this here, and I'm gonna see if I can't build a little fire just for the heck of it. Get you started back here. We can smell it. That tab is still burning. I've already got a piece of wood in there, so you can see that. Can't. Sorry guys, this is so damn. Right, just where you can see it. You can see the smoke coming off of it. We're almost 8 minutes into this burn on this tab and it's still going, so I'm going to get us some wood in here, see if we can get a small fire. And the thing is, if you're in a situation where you're hopping through neighborhoods or whatever, you don't want a big fire burning. You don't want to be seen. Now, I'm going to use some other tinder. This fall of the year, so I got leaves out here everywhere. And remember, I've only lit one thing to get this going. Don't want to choke it out. That's the other main thing. Now, if I was going to get really going with this to try to build a sustainable fire, I'd probably sit here while I was drinking my hot coffee, or sit here before I made my fire, and well, probably made some fuzz sticks and stuff like that. Keep dryer lint in your kit. Dryer lint's a big one. We're 9 minutes into this burn on this tab. Now, I can tell you, We have a fire starting. All from that tab I started 10 minutes ago. So long and short of it, little Esbet stove serves a double purpose. Number one, you can start it, build you a fire to boil some water. You need water, fresh water for your canteen. It's the first time that little stove's been that hot. Alright, cup. So it's got its black marks now. But I also have a fire going. 10 minutes and 25 seconds. I can't really see the tab anymore, but I think it's still got a little flame coming off of it. That's pretty good. That's worth it. So this is what I got to say about the Esbet stove. It's staying in my pack because it's well worth, you know, that little bit of space that's going to take up. And you saw I took it off the fire a little bit ago. It's cool. It's ready to put back in the pack. Not hot. Matter of fact, I just laid a piece of paper in there and it's not burning. Fire is. I started it off the Esbet stove after boiling water. So if you're in a survival situation, I actually have knocked out two of the most important things, and that's fire and water. The next one would be shelter, which that's pretty easily done too. Anyway, that's it.